Amelia once said to us, "It feels like everyone without a disability is living on the inside and I'm living on the outside." And when Amelia said that to us, and she said, "I'm trying to get inside and I can't figure out how to do it," that really motivated us to try to help her get in. And quite frankly, it is really hard.
Don't fall. I love to travel with trips because whatever race of color you are, you're a human being. You're not turned down for anything. You're not.
So Trips is a nationwide company. We have travelers from every state in the U.S. and we want it to be possible for everyone to have access to travel.
If you look at people with developmental disabilities, a lot of times people are thinking about their housing and they need a job and health care and they need to be taken care of, but that can also be a really poor life. I mean, everyone deserves to go on a vacation and get out there and expand their horizons. People will come up to me and say, "Well, Jim, what do you guys do on vacation?" Because they just can't grasp it because we're working with people with these disabilities. And I said, well, when we go to Hawaii, we swim. We have people that learn to snorkel. I've got people that have gone up and gotten pulled behind the boats. I said, we do everything everybody else does, if not more, and I guarantee you we have more fun.
Well, 40 years ago, Amelia would have likely been institutionalized, and she would have grown up in congregate care with people that it was their job and they didn't really care about her life or her outcomes.
I've traveled with him quite a few times. He's a great guy. He gets a little stressed out sometimes and he really likes wearing his headphones. That's totally cool.
Trips, the folks at Trips don't see them that way. They see them as remarkable individuals, and they engage each person in their uniqueness and meaningfully engage them. And it draws out their confidence in themselves, their appreciation for themselves, their belief that the world might be a little more fair than they often experience it. But not every person has that resilience, and some people have been profoundly wounded by the way they've been treated. And Trips is an opportunity to create some healing, to create some sense that the world can be fairer, can be more open, and more kind.
Yes, I do remember my very first trip was going to California in Disneyland the very first time. And it was a blast. It's all about inclusion, how to include people. All the chaperones or the people who help us out are so great of helping all the people in the group to be independent. If I didn't do trips, I'd be actually stick to my parents. I have to travel with them instead of not doing this at all and just being myself. I mean, by doing trips, I can do almost anything I want to do.
Everyone you like.
Ladies and gentlemen, they call us the A-Team.
Whoa!
Alright, you guys, everybody try that a fish.
All right. Uh-oh, Eric, lead out.
There are very caring people here that make you feel like family. They don't make people feel any different from any other people. They make people feel the same. They don't make them feel different.
Our travelers come from all over the country. We have one chaperone to every 3 to 4 travelers. We're here having fun with them. If they need any assistance, if they need any help, we're here to help them with all of that. But we're really just here to allow them to be as independent as possible and experience it with them.
I gotta tell you, initially, it was very hard to let her go without us. But once we did it, it was like, it's no big deal. We have to allow these individuals to take risks many times in order for them to have their own dignity. And so the first time I let her walk across town in my little community, that was a hard one too. And every time I would hear a siren, I'd think, oh my gosh, it's her, you know. And I still do it to this day. She's been walking around town for 40 years and I still do it. She rides her bicycle around town. It's something that I just have to allow to happen for her own benefit. I mean, she would not be the person she is today if I hadn't given her that opportunity to be on her own and to do the things that she needs to do.
He's always loved to travel, even when he was younger and not doing this. But just recently, in the last year, he talked us into letting him fly out of Eugene, go to Portland, transfer himself in Portland, and go down to Tucson to see his grandma and grandpa. And that was a tough one for us to try to let him do, but he had developed that kind of confidence just traveling with trips, being in a lot of airports, and he did fine. And now he's out of control. He's thinking he can go, cross country now, I'm sure.
I think that when people travel with us, families and care providers are shocked to hear the things that they've done, that they went on rides that they never thought they would go on, that they made friends. Parents have told me that their kids have come home and they've been more verbal, they've been more expressive, they've been more confident and want more for their lives.
I've had parents call me up and their child has passed away. At the service, they have the photo albums. Thank me for enriching their child's lives. When I started trips, I had no idea, I really had no idea how profound it would be. It's off the charts. I start off taking people camping, and then to put people on planes. Again, you're talking people 40 years old who've never been out of the state of Oregon. First plane ride, first time in a hotel. It's just, I don't know if it'd be like you and I going to the moon. I don't know how you'd explain it. It's enriching their lives, and again, it's like the rest of us do with family and friends. You make plans together, and we're facilitating that, getting people together, and it's pretty nice.